Happy New Year to you and you and you. So today we are going to be doing a little get ready with me cross Q&A, cross recap in the year. It's kind of going to be like a bunch of questions and me just getting ready. So it is going to be like everyday makeup, just because if I was to do full face makeup, like my skin wouldn't like me. And I was going to film my New Year's Eve one, getting ready for New Year's Eve. But then every time I seem to film, like when I do a full face makeup, it just goes wrong and that would cause me too much stress and I would just cry. So I decided not to do that. So here we are doing an everyday classic makeup routine, a bit more realistic, because obviously people are more likely to do an everyday makeup routine. And yes, you're probably looking at my window thinking, Millie, it's literally about to be dark outside. It is probably about 3:30. You are correct, but I did get up late this morning. I got up and had my breakfast by, I think it's about 11. So we are late to the whole game. I've just literally had my lunch and I had my lunch at I think 3 o'clock. So yeah, we are late to getting motivated, but after I've done this, I'm going to feel like, you know, I'm going to clean my rooms. We're going to do a huge declutter, like huge declutter of everything, getting rid of everything I don't want. Please ignore this fake tan mitt. I know that's disgusting. My room is an absolute mess, as you can see behind me as well. So we're going to do a huge declutter. That vlog will be coming soon. But yeah, I just thought I'd get on with my everyday routine, and I'm in the mood for talking, so there's going to be plenty of that. The first thing I need to do is obviously prep the skin, so I'm just literally going to moisturise. You know, you already know we use the classic moisturiser, but if you don't know, welcome to my moisturiser. This skincare I swear by, it's not going to focus. It is the Reboost My Clarins, and it is the circular one for my skin type. There's loads of different ones, but yeah, I have this one. It's been so long since I've done my makeup, I've actually forgotten how to do it. And also, situation right now, sorry about my desk, like this is my drawer right now. It isn't working properly, so if you keep hearing like a little chunkity chunk, it's just this, don't even worry about it. So I'm just going to quickly prime my face with Urban Decay Optical Illusion Complex Primer. I'm hoping to find a new one because I'm kind of getting bored of this one and I want to try the Too Faced one, I think. So I think that one's going to be the next one I try. So let me know if you've tried that and if it's any good. The first question, I've got these off like the internet. There was this little website which had loads on, so I was like, you know what, I'm going to steal them. So the first one is best memory of 2020. And I can happily say my best memory of 2020, I don't know. I think summer was a whole memory itself. There was like, as in like, there's so many things in summer which were a great memory. Like seeing my friends again for like the first time on my birthday when they surprised me. Like that was just a beautiful little memory in my mind. I would say like another favourite memory was probably when I went to my friend Millie's. You know who Millie is if you've watched my marathon video. And it was me, her, Aggie and Eva, and it was actually really nice, just like a proper catch up and stuff, so that was really nice. Another memory I'd say is like getting GCSE results, like, and just going out and celebrating with my friends. Like that was really good night. I really enjoyed that. Oh, the food, oh my god, I literally miss restaurants so much. Like being in tier 4 is a situation and a half. Like you can't literally go anywhere. Like please just put me in tier 2 ASAP. The next one is what is my worst memory of 2020, and to be honest, I think you can all predict what it is. The pandemic. That definitely crushed a lot of people. To be precise, the 27th of February 2020 was my worst memory, because it was the first day I officially saw COVID signs in a door, because when I went to the hospital, that is literally 20 minutes away from me, first thing I saw when I walked in was COVID. If you have these symptoms, go home, self-isolate, get tested. Like then that kind of became so surreal. It's like, whoa, we're actually kind of entering like the start of what could be a pandemic. But I think we all had that mindset, like, oh, it's only gonna last 2 weeks and it's all gonna be fine, it's just gonna be like a little flu. But like, look at us now. Other countries are laughing at England because they're absolutely thriving at life. Australia absolutely thriving. I don't know where else. That's the first place I can think of. So the next thing I'm going to do is concealer, and I'm literally going to do it around my brows. So I have a concealer for around my brows and everywhere else. And even though I'm not like filling them in, and I never fill them in anymore, I do still like to like line them at least underneath, so it gives them, you know, a bit of structure and a bit of sense of security. There we go. Is that better for you all? I've turned my ring light on so you can all see me a little bit clearer. Lucky you. The next one is, when my phone turns back on, it is when was you happiest in 2020? And I can happily say I am happiest well, I was happiest yesterday because it's the 1st of January right now. So I was happiest, maybe not yesterday actually, I was kind of angry yesterday because obviously New Year's Eve wasn't the same. But I would say I was happiest in 2020, literally in December. I personally found lockdown rather hard. I think it like mentally and physically affected people so differently. And I can say it definitely damaged me a little bit mentally. But then as soon as like school started again in September, I started to pick myself back up again, and in August I think as well I started to pick myself back up because we went on holiday down to South Devon and things like that, and South Devon is literally like my favourite place in the whole entire world. So like just going there like made everything like a lot better. I feel like on this camera like I literally look like a ghost. Like I look ill. I do look like Casper the Ghost, like hi. But I promise I am not a ghost. I have had fake tan on. With my eyebrows done, I'm just gonna do like my under eye concealer now. So I'm just gonna use the Urban Decay. It's light neutral, just the classic concealer. The next one is, what are your New Year's resolutions? So I have like 3, I would say. Maybe 2 actually. I can't think of my 3rd one right now. Like I think of so many all the time. But like it's the 1st of January now, so I kind of can't think of any more, if that makes sense, because it's like by the time tomorrow it's not even the New Year's Day anymore. It's like just the 2nd of January. Nothing really happens other than people's birthdays. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. But I would say one of them is to become even happier in myself. The second one is to grow a big bum. The 3rd one is, I think, to grow on YouTube and just like YouTube as a whole, just like look into doing different kind of videos and things like that. The next one is top 3 places you want to go this year. And obviously I don't know how travel is gonna be this year. Times are so unprecedented. Big words! I don't even know if I use it right, but even if I didn't, she is popping out with her English GCSE coming through. I would say I want to go down to South Devon again because like I said, it's literally my happy place. Liverpool, happy place, want to go there again this year. If it was somewhere new, it'd just be somewhere abroad, like anywhere abroad, because I haven't been many places abroad because my mum doesn't like to fly. So I definitely do want to go abroad more, and I do want to travel when I'm older. Like as soon as I turn 18, I will be like happily traveling all over the world. Like obviously money will probably stop me. I do waste my money a lot, but I am saving. I am going to be saving my money. That is another thing I'm doing this year. So I'm going to quickly wipe this off with this little brushy thing so it doesn't like turn my face like really white. So next, I don't know what I want to do. I think I'm going to do a little bit of concealer over the spots now. We're going to pinpoint them and we're going to kill them off. But for this, we're going to use the Tarte Creaseless Concealer because it's a bit thicker, so it like kills them a bit more, if that makes sense. The next one is, what would be the one thing you would change about this year? At this point, is that even a question? You already know what I'm going to say. I would change coronavirus. Just because it has been a poo show, and I think I would just change. And I know like obviously we've all been affected in so many different ways, and like obviously there's so many lives that have been lost as well. And so yeah, that is just one thing I would definitely change. But if it was something that I could actually physically change, because that's just not possible because it is a global pandemic, I don't actually know what I would physically change. Like, obviously there is things I could change, but in the moment, like I said, I'm not very good at on the spot things. Like I'm not good at interviews. Like you asked me for an interview, I need to be scripted before that because I couldn't tell you. The next one is favourite show this year, and I can 100% tell you. My favourite show is Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Let's pull some quotes from here. A moment on the lips is a lifetime on the hips by Khloe Kardashian when she was saying to Rob, oh my diamond earring! Kim Kardashian West, and then what's the next one? When they was at the Maldives, yeah, it was on the Maldives as well. And then there's another one. Did you just say you'd slap my kid if she scratched you? Did you just say you'd slap my kid? That one was by Scott Disick, and that was when they were sat at the table at Food Gods, like changing his name, because honestly, obviously Jonathan changed his name from Jonathan, I can't remember his last name, to Food God. So then Corey, Kim, Courtney, who else was there? Corey, Kim, Courtney. I'm trying to think what the mother's called. I know this. Why am I being so stupid? I know what the mother's called. Chris, there. So Corey, Chris, Kim, Courtney, Chloe and Food God were all there celebrating, and they're all fully just on about it, and then Corey just bangs out how if that Penelope, if he scratched her, he would smack her, like give her a spanking. Like, it's not even your kid because she scratched her nanny or something. Like, blooming hell, first world problems for the Kardashian family. Then I'm just going to go over the concealer with this powder again and just, like, you know, getting them spots of the concealer sets. Another one of my favourite shows is Kingdom on Netflix. Eva got me into that, and honestly, I can say it is a very, very good show. It's like the only series, it's not really a TV show, it's a series. It's the only series that I have stuck with. But I can tell you now, like, don't watch it with your parents. Like, it's very awkward because I started watching it, and then my mum came and sat in the lounge with me, and I was like very awkward because he was fully just there doing drugs while shagging someone. And I was just there like, what is going on? Like, why are you sat here, mum? The next one is advice you would give yourself in the new year, i.e. 2021. That's still so weird to say. Like, I loved 2020 saying it, but I didn't like it itself. I would say a bit of advice for you, Millie. You do you. You do you. Don't worry about what other people say. You know, you just do you. Work hard. And embrace the change. Embrace changes in your life, because I don't embrace change very well, and I'm not good when someone tells me something is different. So I would say I need to learn to embrace change a little bit more. Next, we're going to do a little bit of contour, because, you know, just using the classic Hoola and the contour brush that she always uses. But I do want to try liquid contour. So if anyone has any good liquid contour bronzer thing, then please do let me know, because I do in fact want to try it so bad. The next one is something you're looking forward to this year. I am just looking forward to seeing what 2021 actually brings. I feel like on this camera, everything looks 10 times darker if it's contour, and your face looks 10 times whiter. Like, please inform me why it looks like that, because I can tell you now in person it does not look like that. Like, I promise you 100%. I will literally show you after in a different lighting what it looks like. I think I'm most just looking forward to what it brings, you know, just letting the year do its thing. But I'm excited to see where YouTube goes. Next, I'm going to do my highlighter using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Aurora palette. I mean, no Aurora, I don't know how to say it, so I'll just say Aurora. No end of times I've said I need to get a new highlighter, and I still haven't got one. I forgot to ask for one for Christmas, and I just can't be bothered to spend my money. So, I mean, I'm stuck with this one. It's not my favourite, but it does its job. Next, we're going to do the brows. And we're just going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow gel and just literally spice them up. That's all I do, like, literally, that's all I do now. The next one is, do you want to try anything new this year? If so, what? And 100%, I low-key want to go skydiving. I don't know if that's possible in the UK when you're 16, but I do want to try skydiving. That is definitely something I really want to do. But on a realistic level, if I can't do that, I don't know what I want to try, to be honest. I want to try boxing. That's kind of cool. I've always liked the look of boxing. I don't know. I just want to try so many, like, different little things. Like, it'll come up in my mind. I want to try water skiing. The next thing is sum up your year in one word. Roller coaster. The next and final thing I'm going to do is mascara, and I've just got my Maybelline Classic mascara. Just going to do some light little mascara on the eyes for the last question. Most memorable moment of 2020. So this is kind of like the best memory, but I think the most memorable moment was getting GCSE results. I feel like that was such, like, you've been learning things for 5 years to then get them. Obviously we didn't do exams, so like I didn't feel as proud of myself as I probably would have, because obviously we didn't do them. But that was like very memorable, just in a sense that you've been waiting for that moment for so long. But memorable as in, like, with friends and stuff. I think, yeah, again, I'm just going to say the most memorable moment was summer. Or like when I sat with Connie, Cushion and Holly, and it was really hot. We just sunbathed and we just spoke for ages. Like, that was really nice as well. So that is my makeup all done. The last thing I do is just put some Carmex on, because Like, it's like favourite lipsol at the end of the day, look. Like, there's no doubt about it, this is just my favourite lipsol. That is it for the video. Hang on, I said I'd show you my makeup. There we go. See, it's not even like that different. It is just literally everyday classic what I'd probably wear for school makeup if I was to do it. But I tried to give my skin a break, so I try not to do it too much. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'm so looking forward to this year and seeing what happens, and I'm looking forward to obviously new videos and stuff. So any video ideas, please do leave them down below. I don't know what my hair is, I've been looking at it this whole time, and well, it is just a statement itself. But yes, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. But oh my god, wait, while speaking of hair, anyone else have a moment where you're like, you don't want to wash your hair, like you can't be asked to wash your hair, so you're like, for God's sake, I actually have to wash it today? Because I don't wash my hair every single day. Like, I go in the shower every day, but I don't wash my hair every single day. I wash it like every other day or once every 3 days, sometimes in the holidays once every 4 days, because I try to leave it as long as possible, because it's not healthy to wash it all the time. So I was thinking, I just looked at the shower today, I was like, I really can't be asked to wash my hair. Like, I honestly can't be asked to put my hair down, brush it, because I always brush it before I go in the shower, especially if I'm washing it. And I was like, oh my god, it's not greasy. Flashback, last night I washed my hair. The best news I've had all day. But yeah, anyway, back to it. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.